My completely and utterly delusional list of book series that I want to read this year. I'm calling it delusional because there is no world in which I'm going to be able to complete this list, even if I had twice the amount of time that I currently do. These first three are all very new. There's only one book currently out in these series. First is The Second Death of Locke by V.L. Bovalino. Now, I was gifted this for Christmas. It's a medieval lady knight story. It's got lots of yearning in it. Apparently the writing is very beautiful and I own it. So that's reason enough for me to pick it up. Another one that I know has just been published in the States is To Cage a Wild Bird. I read and adored Conform last year as a kind of fantasy dystopian romance, and it was just the perfect blend of genres. I want to pick more books and series up like that. I also own this one, so I feel like this could be a realistic option for me this year. But then I received quite a few messages on Instagram telling me to read Daggermouth. This has been going viral recently. It's another dystopian romance fantasy series, but I've got it downloaded on KU. I'm ready to pick it up, so you just have to convince me that it's the right thing to do. This next one is probably one of my top priorities of this year. I do think it's realistic for me to start this, and that is of course Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. I have been teasing you all that I'm going to start reading this in 2026. I am absolutely still planning to. I was just influenced by you. People were saying to read Fourth Wing first, which I did. I read Fourth Wing, so once I'm up to date with that, I think Throne of Glass is going to be my next long series. Speaking of long series, there is an entire universe that I want to get my teeth stuck into at some point in my life. In my head, I'm telling myself it's going to be this year. Realistically, I don't think it is, and that is the Robin Hobb universe. The amount of people I've seen pick up Robin Hobb's books and absolutely fall head over heels for the world and the characters is honestly quite astonishing. And I just keep seeing people describe it as the journey of a lifetime, and I want more of that in my life. Let's go back in time for a sec to Book Talk 2020 when Six of Crows was all the rage. It's still all the rage. This is still a very beloved duet, but I myself have never picked it up, and I also own it. It is the OG heist duology with a really great love story apparently, and to be honest with you, they are all things that really pique my interest. Another really long series that's a slightly older one. I think it came out in the 2000s. Is Daughter of the Forest by Juliet Marillier. I think the actual series is called Seven Waters. On Goodreads, on the Readers Also Enjoyed tab, you have books like The Everlasting and The Second Death of Locke that come up in relation to this series. This is again a medieval, pastoral, folklore-inspired story. I think we're either following different generations or the different siblings. It's tagged as fantasy, romance, historical fiction, another blend of genres that I've been really interested in picking up. The next one I've been very influenced to add to this list because I'm seeing so many people pick this series up again, and that is the entire Shadowhunters universe by Cassandra Clare. This is another one that hasn't come out in the last 2 or 3 years. It's been around for a while, but I am seeing people go crazy over this universe, and the only reason I'm hesitant is because I don't own any of these, and I do want to prioritize other books on my physical TBR. I think there's over 20 books in this series if you're going to read all of the spin-offs as well. This is one that I've added to the list because I've been so heavily influenced by what I'm seeing online, and I'm excited to one day pick it up. But I also want to know what series are on your delusional list of books that you want to read this year.